Ah. Well, I think we need some music up in here. Let me see. Give me a second. Let me
Knock, knock his knuckles.
Where is it? What's up, guys? Is my avatar a bit big? Did he get bigger? I think something must have happened there. No, did the hello not play? Oh, jeez. Here we go with the sound alerts. Do I need to check that? Wait, no, the knock knock his knuckles went through though. I think the hello, did the hello there not get through? Let me try.
Hello there.
Oh, there it is. There it is, never mind. There it is. Well, good afternoon. I had a lot of lawn mowing to do. It was fun. And you know what? It's all good. But you know one thing? Seems to have been a report on Square Enix for Final Fantasy XIV. Got this through Twitter. So let's why not let's take a look at it for real quick. All right. So here's the initial post. It says Square Enix Q1 2025 financial report shows a really sharp decline in particularly the MMO division with Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know what YOY. I guess that's supposed to be kind of like the year to date or something like that. After the launch of Dawn Trail. I guess that's the year to date, maybe? MMO gross sales decrease by 2.9 billion yen. And 2.9 billion yen to American dollars. I'm gonna look that up real quick. 2.9 billion yen. 0.9 billion yen to US is apparently $19 million. So yeah, $19.6 million. So that's $19.6 million, and operational profits are down by $3 billion. I guess that's around $20 million. So let me read the whole thing here. Square Enix shareholders Yuzu writes that something must be done for Final Fantasy XIV to regain its popularity and user base, as it is an important pillar to the company's HD game sales. He writes that the current increase in stock prices due to the activist funding... Wait, due to the activist funding? Is inflated and not an accurate reflection of company health. Excuse me? No, what is activist? Let's figure this one out first. Activist funding. Activist investors. What is this? Activist investors buy minority stakes in public. Oh, okay. So it's okay. Activist hedge funds. Okay, I'm getting it. Okay. Shareholder activism is a form of activism in which shareholders usually use equity stakes in a corporate to put pressure on its management. Jesus Christ. Okay. What's up, Darth Toastus? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? What's up? What's up? So, okay, did they show any of the reports? It looks like... boy, let's translate this. Alright, Square Enix HD Q1 financial reports performed previous year, 59.2 billion yen to net profit of 4.8 billion yen, and we already found out that 3 was 20 million, so 4, if we're going to count that, that might be 40 million? I don't know. I can't really do the denotion here. Hey, what's up, Antonio Williams? What's up? How you doing? Well, I think this is just to say that Square Enix is they need to get their act together with 14. Is inflated and not an accurate reflection of the company's health. Yeah, they have to get their act together, really. They already saw what was going on. Come on, man. It's ridiculous to see that Square Enix is at this point. Well, then again. Alright, what did they do in the past? Okay, so was Square Enix didn't have anything to do with the Avengers. So, uh-oh. Dawn Trail's already trending. I don't think people realize that this is not due to Dawn Trail being bad, and more so the popularity they had during Shadowbringers and Endwalker was the light in a bottle. They can't recreate that. Yeah, that's true because of COVID. COVID. Everybody had nobody had like nothing to do outside. You know, this is not really. This is. I would say there's a culmination here, though. You know. What the? Okay, that's pretty funny. Somehow, some way, he just went through all that. There's a culmination of mixes of the reason why this is happening. Yeah, we're not in 2020 to 2022. People are going outside. People are going out and doing their job. People are being called back to the office, so people can't stay inside and play MMOs all day like what everybody used to do. It's not the main reason, but still part of it. Yeah, it is. It is a part of it. It is indeed. Dawn Trail not being really good has shown through statistics that it's getting worse. We're like, I think we're going even less than Stormblood numbers, you know? Doing good, trying to get used to playing DPS. I'm so used to playing as a healer. Take it from me, being a healer is kind of like a godsend to me. I've played tank and DPS all my life. I tried healing, and healing just does not like me. And it's like, what do I do? What is the mindset of being a healer? And I can't figure it out. I just can't, man. So you're better than me. I think anybody who can be a healer understands something that I don't. So good on you. Main Sage, but I switched to Picto. I think Sage is kind of, it's either Sage or Astro, which is like my favorite healers. I like how Sage you can actually attack with it. How in the freaking world did that happen? You can attack with the Sage and you can actually gain health through that. I wish there was a lot more to it. We were back in Stormblood numbers before 7.3 from what I heard. So we're back at Stormblood numbers, which means we're at our, I think we're at our height for, well, the popularity of 14 has gotten bigger. Being back at Stormblood numbers shouldn't be too much of a worry, but honestly, so that is quite the number. If we want to get back to like Shadowbringer, which I don't know, I don't even know if we'll ever make it back to Shadowbringer numbers. Like, we would have to make a really good game, like some sort of phenomena or hit or some sort of event should really hit. Well, anyway, it does look like they're not in the best of times right now. But it's not like they don't have money. Like, yes, they lost some money, for sure. and it's not the apparent. I think it's like 59 somewhere, 59 billion that they were supposed that they had between Shadowbringers and Endwalker, which will let you switch your job during raids. Because since which DPS, I've been playing with some horrible healers, like an area for people can switch over to different jobs. Well, I think there's a reason why they don't allow that. Obviously, you know, they don't want people switching mid raid, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a healer the whole entire time, and you don't feel like, oh, I don't want to be a healer, and you switch to DPS mid raid. That'll mess people up real hard. Oh, give me a second, I gotta get something. All right, what was I saying? Since the restriction is on the instance and not the queue, and separate a random queue from pre-made queues would be a nightmare and a half. There's a reason why they don't allow it mid-raid, you know? Was I angry during 2 raids? I was thinking I wish I could switch to my healer. I can understand that. I've seen plenty of tanks F up, and it's like, man, I could do better than this, and then I want to switch from DPS to tank, but if I did that, you know, we'd lose DPS. Especially if you're going from like DPS to healer. You lose DPS, but like, what if a healer wants to turn into a DPS? That'd be a problem. Yeah. End up in like a situation where there's like only one healer. Too much, man. Alright. With that being said, today is maps. If you are in the Crystal Data Center, if you have a map, maps are expensive right now, so please be sure you have a map. In fact, let me check my timer here. I'm gonna check my timer. I have 4 more hours until I can get a new map. If you have a map, we're doing maps today. Going to explore these maps and see what it's all about. So, if you have a map and you want to come over to Crystal, to the Diabolos, I am inviting you. I'm going to be posting up a party finder. It's going to have a password to it, so let me do that real quick. Already waiting on Crystal, and I got 3 because I forgot to save mine from yesterday. You got 3. So you have 3 maps. I've sold already like 3 maps. I should say I sold 2. If you consider going to Oceania. Oh. How do you even save 3? How do you even get that over to another server? I know you can put one in your Choco Pack, one in your inventory. Can't use mail while visiting. Yeah, how do you save that 3rd one? Is there another inventory that I'm not thinking about? Maybe. Oh, and open. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Well, if you're willing to come on over to Diabolos, to the Crystal Data Center, where there isn't a lot of... Well, okay, let's be honest. I think Dynamis has the least population. Then, yeah. We have a pretty small population over here, so there won't be any interruptions or anything like that. Still struggling to find a decent FC that last 4. I was in one and was active, and was that where was only playing with each other. Finding a big gigantic FC might be a bit difficult at this point. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna post up a party finder, by the way, in case you guys are in like a different place. Treasure hunt. Gargantua. Loot. Gonna be private, and it's gonna be 7779. There you go. 7779. Wait, can I? Is it possible? I think I can. Oh no, I can't. All right, I posted it up. Okay, so that's a weird little quirk about the party finder. Finding a big FC wouldn't be too hard to find. Finding a good one, no promises. There's always going to be people trying to invite you to an FC. Being able to do something with the FC is probably something you're not going to find too often. Mountain. Big one I've seen. Once you have a Discord, and I don't have it. Yes, the Discord. I mean, it's not too bad to have a Discord, I would say. But I think there's a purpose for that. I mean, the largest one I've been in was called the Brain Scratch, which is the one made by YouTuber Some Colony Johnny. That's the largest one I was in. But most of the people there were like gigantic uber nerd fans of Johnny, of the YouTuber, and instead of wanting to actually play as like, you know, friendship and stuff, they were trying to be fans instead of being friends. So caused some issues. There was a lot of drama behind it. Don't need to talk about it. And Discord for FC is fine, to be honest. Whereas in a Discord though is dumb. Yeah, if people don't want to use Discord, obviously. I say, oh, I fell. Hey look, there's a fire pit over here, and I could sit down next to the fire pit. Yeah, forcing Discord's kind of sucky. You shouldn't be need to be required for it. Couldn't if I wanted to in the EU. Jeez, man. You're right. Couldn't. I guess you can't do that. Wait. In World of Warcraft, can't you go to any server? No, you can't change to a different server, but you can, I don't know how servers work for World of Warcraft, but I do know you can select any server you want. They'll give you recommended ones, for the closest ones, I guess. Can only go to Oceania. That's Australia, right? Guess that makes sense. Reminds me of the first FC I was in. For some reason, we're forcing people to use Facebook to sign up for raids, and I was like, "What the fuck? What?" I was back in Heavensward, right? That's weird, dude. Switch to any you want. Just need to make a new character. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. If I recall, queues are cross servers in WoW, but not sure if they have server visiting. I don't know if they do. I don't think they do. I think servers have their like own like thing going on, right? Population, what the community does within it, right? I think it's each server has their own thing going on. All regions can go to Oceania, in case you didn't know. Good for cross-region market flipping. I did not know that, no. You're back and you brought coffee. Holy crap! You've reminded me I put on a pot of coffee. Oh my god. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I hope it's not burning. Oh my god. I did not burn the pot of coffee. I have saved my pot of coffee. I have saved it. I completely forgot. Oh, it's safe. It's safe. Woo! Okay. What do we got? So we still got... Here, I'll do this. Let me see if they're doing anything right now. Oh, I think they're all doing something. Alright. I think they might be too busy for maps. I did put out the call, right? Did I put... The call got to everyone it should have, right? For anyone who wants in. Wait. Sold 32 maps this week. You sold 32 maps? What? How'd you do that? How many maps did you have, sir? How did you do that? Oh, there's Argus. Argus, there's a party finder up. I can't. For some reason, this game is weird. For some reason, this game is weird, bro. I can't invite you. You have to go through the party finder. Or you could wait until I turn off the party finder. Didn't break it. Nobody broke it. I didn't break it. Got 7 ults that got the the bare minimum to gather maps. Bro, 7 ults. Oh my god. That's that World of Warcraft mentality there. I can't imagine. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I have like 4 other characters. but one of them's my legacy character. And that legacy character was there during the meteor. So he has the little tattoo on his back. I wonder if I could... There's a toggle for the tattoo on my character. Can I do that? Can I toggle that on this character? He's not... This character is my main, but I don't think I can... I don't think he has the... I don't think so. I don't think that's possible with him. Yeah, no, I don't think that's possible. Just name display. Slash legacy mark? We could give it a try. Slash legacy. Nothing. Nothing at all. Don't even know why I even know that. Yeah, I don't think I have it. Not on this character. If it's possible, it might be at the aesthetician, or however you spelled it. You think it's with him? I don't know. It might be. I have the guy. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to being able to do that. I can check real quick. There he is. There's the guy. Yeah, no, I don't think... I just realized something. Oh, it's supposed to be right here. Yeah, I don't think I have the marks. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. That was weird. Yeah, I guess it was worth a shot. Alright, Yui can't do maps sadly away from computer, like, until Thursday away. Oh, wow. I think Yui is probably away today. It might be his day off. And I think my raid buddies are probably doing something right now. Probably trying to get through EX. Okay, it might just be us, you know? In my case, I only started in Heavensward, so I don't have that tattoo. Yeah, one of my characters has the tattoo. That is something that not a lot of people can just automatically get. There's my map. I'm going to decipher it now. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I was like, what am I supposed to do with that? I'm pretty sure it's over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over there. Okay, we're gonna end it. Guess it's just gonna be us. What am I gonna do? Which job? Which job? You said he and Toddy could join a bit later. Yeah. My friend was online, so I couldn't ask him. That's all good. It's all good. You know what? I'm gonna go Black Mage. I'm gonna nuke everything. Yeah. Yeah. I've decided to nuke everything. Oh yeah, my accessories are kind of shit, aren't they? Yeah, they're kind of shit. I either need crafted ones or I don't know. I'm gonna need crafted ones. I wonder. Yours should be there. All right. All of this is in living memory. There, and there. All right. Let's start with Rio's. Let's do it now. Let's go. Now, maps cost a lot in this server, by the way. I'm pretty sure there's only spawn. They only spawn in living memory because I haven't seen one spawn anywhere else. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have, well, I've been selling mine, so I've been getting a lot of money. So it's been helping me. I mean, they were going for 400k yesterday in Genova. Jesus. So somewhere around here. 400k, bro. Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh. Should be good. 280k in Europe? Bad. Item found. Well, I'm just gonna greed. Then All right, so wait, why didn't you need on that? You needed on it, didn't you, Argus? Argus, 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 you foolish samurai warrior. When we can make it, yeah, you gotta, yeah, yeah. It's always been that rule. Whoever has the chest, they need on it. Everybody else greeds. It gave me the exact same spot. Oh, okay. Might as well just do it then. Also, what's up with your sword, brother? That's the Phantom. Does look good. And while you can pay to change max out. Wait, what? Ooh. Here we go. All right, what are you saying, Antonio? You said in, in while. I guess that's supposed to be WoW, right? You can pay to change your max out character and put on a different server. Okay. So you can pay to change it. Oh, to get your other character into another server. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like you have like server sharing, or basically server visiting, I should say, in 14, but like, you know, it has its quirks. Oh, you got it through 81. Nice. Nice. Let's see. That time I greeted. Good. What's the next one? I believe, Argus, yours is down there. You opened the wrong map. Yeah, we can do yours next. Let's do that. Whoop. I heard somebody go badoo. Actually, can I take it to, I think Figment of Spring. That's what it is. You said it was the Figment of Spring. That looks really good. Why haven't I seen that before, though? Why haven't I seen that? I don't know. Is that dropped on an extreme? Still had an old one in the saddlebag. Aha! That's the old Time Worn one that we were doing before. Prices recover so quickly after dips. I suspect there are people price gouging. Oh yeah, it's a freaking war on the market board. You can call from maps. I got lucky when I did maps last time. Aha! I always like this area. I think this area is probably my favorite out of all of them. Oh great. The Outrunner. Okay. And I can go in the water. That's crazy. You can get the coffer from maps, and I got lucky. So. It's over there. I am here. I am here. I guess I'm doing this now? Yeah, I have to do the... I have to do AoE combo. I think I might have to go red mage, or I have to go healer. I might have to go healer. Especially since we have a Dark Knight. And we've got something. We've got a portal. Dreaming in Neon. Alright. Here we are. We're in cyberspace. Here we go. In the Matrix. Alright, what do we do? We're gonna treasure hunt. I've encountered reports of monsters. Hit the slot machine 5 times. 3 times. Runner. Greater rewards. Spinner the lesser notion. Greater fancy. Elder fancy. Should you roll a broken diamond, however, know that your luck has run out and you'll be forcibly booted. Whoever has a hip. Okay, reveal a grandiose vision. Lucky slot. Okay, got it. Can I switch? Just in case. Oh boy. Everything's on cooldown! They said you can switch! I have 10 seconds left. I don't know if you want to go now. Yeah, things have... Yeah, you can go now. Don't kick us out immediately, I swear to God. Oh, it's gambling all over again, brother. Huh. Okay. Lesser notion. Okay. Can this be done solo now that I think about it? I feel like you can, right? Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't know. I didn't know that was an AoE. My bad. My bad, guys. Oh, gosh. I heard it can be done solo, but there's an anti-solo mechanic if you win big. Uh-oh. There's an anti-solo mechanic. Alright, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that bit. Okay. This is Argus's, so I will only greed. Oh, I got knives. So that's what it does. Unexpected damage to all enemies. Yep. Oh, I should really keep that then. Don't go off my RNG, please. Don't go off my RNG. Don't do it. It's not. Yeah. Oh! Welp. Lesser notion. Oh my goodness. Whoops. Oh, I did a 1K for that. That's crazy because I don't usually reach 1K. I can heal myself. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. I did a little addle there. So I guess you can solo this. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass, I guess. Ooh, we got 2 treasure coffers. That's nice. Treasure obtained. Nice. Third play. Let's see. Oh. And we're done. And we're done. And we're kicked out of the game. Alright, cool. F. F everything. Alright, that wasn't too bad, actually. Argus, do you have another one? We could do yours immediately. He has another one. Where's it? Where? Oh. What we got here? Actually, that's exactly right next to mine. I know where that. I know exactly where that is. Should be here. Right here. Yeah, right here. Tiger. Why not? May take a little longer though. Alright, this is, we're going for yours, Argus. Man mode. I don't need to pick it up. Let me see out. hammer. Damn! They died. It might not look like I'm... Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Agreed on that. Oh, whoa, hold on. I greeted on that. Did I win? Oh, you passed on it. Wait, Argus, this is your map. You didn't have to greed. You could have... you could have needed if you really wanted it. He decided to just do greed. Well, to be fair, since I needed 1 on the first one. Oh, you needed 1 on the first one. Okay. Get your horrible monster Tomberry out of here. I'm trying to click the treasure chest. Your horrible monster Tomberry. You know what? Let's take this guy down. Gotta be reminded of the blue. Take that. All right. No. No portal. No portal. I essentially only had 1 map. But let me check something. Hey, Cherry. I'll be right back. Only got 1 left? Yeah, we're gonna do that. I want to see what the... In fact, I might have already sold mine. If I didn't, I'll just take it out. Let's see. Oh, it's... Oh, frick. It's already sold. By the way, what's going on with this? Oh, okay. You want to undercut me? All right, buddies. Market war. Take that. Almost guaranteed it's sold. You only got like... Oh, yeah. Gargan. I could say Gargan. No? Gargan? How much are they selling? Shit. Alright. Got 1 more. All the way down there. I'll meet you guys over there. Anyway, hi, Cherry! Find their family, kidnap them, then threaten them to never What? What? I'm going the wrong way. Really? All three of the maps. Okay. So let's see. Which one are we going? So this one's on Argus. Starting to think that you guys should have just sold your maps. Now that I think about it. You probably would have made a profit off of it. Like I wouldn't even like blame you. We are here. Got the best links from Endwalker. It does look good. It does look good. Let's run this guy down real quick. With the second best job in the game here. Oh gosh! Do damage! Yes! It did damage. Yes. Woo! Cherry, you'd probably be happy to hear this. Looks like, okay, this is not a happy thing. Square Enix is kind of suffering due to both quality and because it's not 2020 and 2022. And they've just basically confirmed that 14 is like one of their pillars. Like, it's crazy. And not another, nope, no portal. Okay, so all three locations. Let's go back up. Seems to be the same location for Yuki. Jackpot dropped to 44 mil. The maps are seriously not worth running. Oh my god. Really? I forgot how good this place looked. When it was all dreary and crap, I really didn't like it too much. I like this area. Like foresty areas in the first place, but like I like this area. Where is it? What was the... It's down here! No. Yeah, I'm just gonna breathe. Oh, what? I did not just roll. Did I roll a 99 on that? What the heck? By the way, that was Argus's. I just used up all of my luck, guys. Ah! I didn't mean to. Ah! What luck. Thanks, Sherry. Love your vote of confidence there. Ow. Wait, is there like 3 of them in there? Yes. Yes, there is. There's like 3 of them in there. C14 news as good as investors essentially poking Square to put more money into their game. Makes sense though. Or I guess monetize harder. They need to make money, basically. Doesn't have the ward filter? I haven't even been listening. Damn. Oh, it's not bad actually. 84, great. I'm greeting on this, guys. Don't pass. Cast a lot, cast a lot. How am I getting 84 on this? Ugh. Time to get kicked out for first roll. Yep, I'm ready. In fact, I'm going to sit. I can't sit. Oh my god, dude, what the? Okay, so we didn't get all 3 of them. What does this mean? Lesser Notion. Okay. You can get kicked out in the first roll? Teasers. Yeah. Seems like they didn't put like too much into the new maps at all. Like bare minimum. You can't get kicked out in the first roll. Okay. Well, it almost happened. It's like the odd ones. Apparently you can, but it's extremely rare. Oh, okay. You like the spinny wheel better? Never get kicked out on the first one? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you can stun them. Okay. Here, Yeah, loot compared to like normal maps. Like I said, 14 needs to have fulfilling rewards, but the way that everything is set up, it's so plain. There's like there's no real unique weapons that really means much of anything. Like you would be like, oh yeah, what about relic weapons? Like they're not unique, buddy. They're like everything else. Is it at least duoable? Yeah, it is. It is. It's soloable too. It's just really annoying when you do it solo. They did add glam weapons for the other maps. Glam only means really so much to me. Like, a piece of weapon or gear looking good means, like, nothing much to me. It's like, oh, looks good. Alright. That's about it. I am very much, like, in the ballpark of, like, if the weapon had, like, extra additions to it. Give it, like, certain stats. You know what I'm saying? Like, have an ability added to the weapon that allows me to do burn damage or something. I don't know. Glam is everything? Glam is boring. It's a very boring reward. You mean like how Eureka gear has special stats? Something to that nature. I'm talking more or less like how World of Warcraft has it. Oh geez, what the hell? Game's telling you you're capped on tombstones? Whoops! Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, what the hell is that? It says Volt Bat, but I'm like, that's not a bat. Jeezers, dude! This is an extreme ice. Ghost Bat from Deadwalk? Very much so. They need some gear that looks good for, that requires some juicy grinding. That looks good? I think it needs more than just looks good. Do something. Have it do something. Like, if it changes, like, particles, maybe, sure. Changes the particles of, like, your attacks, for sure. Feels kind of like a monster you've seen in Wind Waker. It kind of does look like that, doesn't it? Oh. Thank you. Thank you for going healer, by the way. Ooh, okay. That's not bad. We did get some stuff. I'm gonna check the net profit that we made on these maps to see, like, if it was really worth it. I think. Oh no! No! Fuck! Ugh! The system shut down. Crap. Figured. I mean, you and Toddy have your maps. I mean, we can do yours together as well. You know, more bodies and all. Boys, we're retreating. We're retreating for now. We're going to Thule. The biggest mistake in recent times was making expansions prior to the last two irrelevant. Yeah, they do have a habit of doing that, don't they? Why did I go here? Excuse me. My bad. Like showering us with Shadowbringers rewards in Occult Crescent. Something like that. That's weird. By the way, Sync, at least you didn't roll two ones. Wait, 2 1s in a row in the new Alliance raid? Ooh, oof. I don't think I can get any reward for the alliance raid, right? Like I was already done. Yeah, I got my 3 out of 3, unfortunately. Yeah, I got mine. I think I'm also capped. I am capped. If I am to go back into Meso Terminal, it's just to get like catch-up gear. If I go back there. But yeah, you're right. Occult Crescent's kind of weird. Nobody's doing it right now, too. So you have 2 of the same, it stops on the shape before it gets... Oh, wait, you know what? While we're waiting to hear back on Yui, I'm just gonna hang out. I'm gonna hang out in Kozamuaka, so I can at the very least see if I can drop an Atma while we're waiting for Yui and Toddy, see if they make a response. I don't know if they're home yet, because Toddy needs to get back from church. Gonna keep watching for a few more minutes. Gotta go for at least for your last minute shift. All right, man. Well, I'm glad you were here, by the way, just to see how buns the map was. Did you learn anything, Darth Toastus? Did you learn anything? That maybe you should just sell the map. I don't know. Sounds like a good way to pass the time. Yeah, I'm just doing it so that we can... I'm waiting for Toddy and Yui to, like, give a confirmation of what they're doing. Tour of Fates, I completed this area. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, somebody's doing it by themselves. Oh wait, you're the tank. You're the tank. My bad. I'm sorry. My stash of wind-up elements went for 200k. To be worth nothing. Jesus, dude. The market is harsh. I remember RuneScape was exactly the same way. The market board can be harsh. And I do plan to go back into old school RuneScape. I almost died. How did that happen? I'm gonna go... Oh, well, that one's gone. Never mind. I guess I'm gonna go to the only one that's left. By the Earthshire here. I don't play 14. I'm from YouTube. Oh. Alright, well, heard. If you ever start playing 14, just know that these maps are not worth doing, apparently. Unless you want to get the, I think there's, like, a mount in there? Mountain minion, maybe? There's something in there that's worth it. But, yeah. Yeah, man. Hope some entertainment came out of this, though. Some bullshit, that's what it was. My god, his name is Bagna Brock Craft Thoughts. OSRS at least always has a steady moneymaker. True. There is always something like that going on. You're right about that. I remember like when I was doing OSRS, which by the way I gotta go back to, because I need to do that one quest that requires 2 people. I hate myself doing that one. I also do not understand why they made it that way. Ephemeral Necromancer. That's crazy, dude. That is a name. Nice. Alright, cool. Is this a 2-parter? Is this a 2-parter? No? Offset. And there we go. I think is this a 2-parter? Is NPC still here? Yeah, I'm looking at him. Yeah, it's a 2-parter. It's a 2-parter. going too fast for myself. I might have to turn on 60 FPS. Right now I'm on 30. Ooh, nice. You're going monk, bro? Nice. Wait, we're doing quests. I could be leveling something. No. I think, doesn't it? It only drops when you're level 100, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. How you doing over there with Dark Knight? I stunned it! It'd be worth it doing it eventually, but the at Orzian is just an early one-arm band gold rush. Really? Maps aren't worth doing till the price on it maybe drops to 40k. Yeah, right now, in my server at the very least, the prices are over 200k. So when it goes down like to like 40 or 50k, I guess it would be worth doing it, just to see if we can reap the rewards. Okay. Where'd y'all go? Okay, there's someone over there. I'll be right over there. Give me a second. I just need to be able to tap it. 200? Yeah. The maps are literally worth like 268k right now. It is literally how much it is. That is literally how much it is right now. Oh, hold on. Let me put that on. Oh, and I gotta do this. And he's dead. Fuck me. I still got gold for that for some reason. I guess we're flying? Yeah, why not? You made it near the start. Ah, haha! That guy went down real fast. First day maps worth 1 million. First day maps were 1 million? It never reached that point for me. I think it was like 350k first day. So you had to do some damage to get the contribution. Yeah, well, I feel like I gypped it out, man. Let's be honest. What did I do? What did I do? I didn't do shit. Oh, duh, duh. Oh shoot. Which is why it's easier for the gold. Oh, okay. I see. Easier for gold. Alright, I contributed that, right? I don't need to do anything more. I follow. We got a bot in the stream. Oh, there's one over here. We got a bot in the stream. That bot trying to make me have fake viewers. Just like I do over in Kick. I shouldn't say that. Some of them could be real. Okay. For the damage! I actually didn't get hit there. That's crazy. You're better off just selling the map? Well, yeah, that's kind of what we've been saying. Unfortunately. I've sold 2 out of the 3 maps I was able to get. Wow, Viper is as simple as it always was, isn't it? You know what? Let's change this up because we're gonna start. I want to say I want to start nuking, but at the same time, you know what? I'm gonna be summoner. Summoner's weak as fuck, but you know what? I like it. Gotta love when the games say no to me to pressing my stance. Yeah, you're right. The reason why it's happening for me, I think it's because let me come over here. Boom 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 boom. There it is. I had to, and my character is frozen. My character froze. That's great. All because of the whole 60 FPS thing. Like, it's so dumb. Oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, I see. Okay. I don't like it that way. I don't like that this game takes up so many of my resources like that. I'm not really too sure why it does this. Is there another one? Oh, okay, no. People with a lot of gil have no brain. Just buy anything regardless of price. Of course. Oh, he already activated it. I wish, man. I wish Summoner was so powerful. But they've become a mage. That temporary Phoenix boost, brother. Looks like we're chilling. We're bringing momentum from his push will always be hilarious to me. It's because I have brains, I have a lot of gil. Of course. Even Waker on PSO feels more like a summoner than Final Fantasy XIV. It does. Oh, look at that! Mouse! Ugh. Yeah, we're just mages at this point, you know? Fishing for an hour and only got 1 demi-atman. Oh my gosh, they've been fishing for an hour. Wow. Damn, that sucks. Damn. Alright, Darth, you have yourself a good one. Hope you have a good day. Don't work too hard and be nice to your neighbors and friends and family. Have a good day. I hope to see you soon, man. I'm like so disappointed when it comes down to certain things, especially when it comes to the summoner. Like, I know that when we saw the new remade summoner before, I was like super excited, but it's just a caster. It's just a caster now. That's all it is. It's a caster. That's all it is, and I guess that's all it's ever going to be. But then I got my hands on it and was disappointed. Yeah. Wish all relics required demi-atmas. In a way, I can actually understand that, Derp. In a way. And you know why? It's because Endwalker was so bad. It was so boring. The relic weapon for Endwalker was so boring. That sounds inefficient. RNGesus hates us. Way to bring back the absolute worst part of the worst relic grind, Yoshi. Endwalker did it best. Endwalker relics were boring. Well, they went back because of a lot of people were complaining it was boring, and you. Oh, you guys didn't have to do all that. I was just be like, to each their own, I guess. Okay, which one are we going to? There's one over here and there's one over here. Shit. Okay. Which one are they doing? Okay. Whatever. Is this on top of the cliff, I think? How is mindless grinding fates any better? Though the grind is too much. That would be... They need the right balance of doing something to doing nothing. Oh my god. Whoa, where's my mouse? Jesus. Okay. Yeah. He was like, you need to go back to Endwalker. They did it best. I'm like, that was boring as fuck. What are you talking about? Everybody who likes the whole Endwalker one, I respect you, but you're wrong. Oh, they killed the other one over there. Damn it. Damn it. Like one of each, not three. Yeah, one of each would be better. Obviously, right now they definitely did not find balance. They took it too far, I think. Cherry has arrived. Cherry has arrived. Ah! Where'd she come from? Ah! What is she doing here? Jump! Escape me! Escape! Escape! Run! Run for the hills! Hide! Can I go in the water? I can't. Can I go in the back? Can I go behind here? Nope. Can I hide in the trees? She'll never find me. She'll never see me coming. Whoa. I'm hiding in the bushes. Right now we're just playing a gacha game. True. I'm just glad I didn't complete my fates for this expansion beforehand. We kill two birds in one stone. I'm all down for grinding, but make the right balance is what we asking. Everybody's talking about it, man. I see. Oh, wait, hold on. By the way, I did the calculations. We made shit all in that map, in those maps, man. Hate to say it. Hate to say it, man. Hate to see it. Ow, what the? Get out of here. It'll be interesting to see what the next step of the relic is. I'm hoping it's going to be something that isn't nonsensical. Let's just say that. Shadowbringer relic is objectively the best relic ever done. Was it? Not flawless? It wasn't Shadowbringer's, Shadowbringers was Bojo, wasn't it? I could port there, but I'm not gonna do that. Cause Endwalker was the boring shit, right? I could just teleport over there, I think. Boja was indeed Boja. Boja was indeed Boja. Boja and outside, yeah. And either way, like during that time, like they turned Boja into a place where you can level up just as well. But Boja suffers from every oh, somebody's there in the air. Boja suffers from the content stagnation. So you're looking at Oops, that's they're dead. They're dead. Okay. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Oh wait, yeah, this is a two-parter. This is a two-parter. This is a two-parter. This is a two-parter. I forgot. I don't think I need to explain why mixing Palace of the Dead with low drop rates is bad. Let me get in here. Damn, it resets my abilities. Okay, how many pot shards is that? Pot sworns, I should say. That's a lot. 10? Ow! What the fuck? What the hell? You know what? Face my Ifrit. Okay, cool. Good mix with few pain points. What they really need to do is find something that is worth doing, right? Feels fulfilling when doing it. Didn't know you could stand up here. Yeah, you can stand up here. And when you do something, right, feels like, make it feel like the reward was worth getting. So far, because of how they have the game, a lot of weapons don't feel like they're worth getting unless they look good. And something looking good doesn't equate for me to something actually being rewarding sometimes. Like, a weapon could look good, but what does it do to my stats or my character? And if it does nothing, then it's like, shit, dude. Hi, beautiful people. Hi, Cherry. Yeah, like, if all I'm getting is another boost in stats, it's boring, man. If all I'm getting is glamour, okay, it looks good, but that's boring, man. At least low-level gear, was it 11 had a purpose? Well, yeah, 11 is made on an entirely different way, where stats, substats, and different abilities, elemental weaknesses were put into your gear, your armor, your weapons. Like, you would have certain weapons and gear that only work in certain places or get stronger in certain places in that game. Back to the ARR era with us? I don't think that's going to be the case, you know? Oh, I should probably take that. I don't think that's going to solve anything, really. They had to fundamentally change the inner workings of the game. Like, I'm fond of the story when the story's good. I'm fond of the combat, right? Especially what's going on with this combat. But like, okay. Here we go. We're back to this. They make their dungeons are just full of roller coasters. That's like the best way to say it. Their dungeons are full of roller coasters, and it's not really going to give you like a substantial reward when you do them. Like, people who play this game obviously play this game for the story, you know? They need to remove the hallway type build for dungeons. They found an easy way to do a dungeon with no confusing corridors, because people did complain about that. There's no confusing corridors, there's no picking and choosing a way to get to the end, none of that. The hallway works because all it really is mobs get in your way, kill them, boss. Mobs get in your way, kill them, boss. And it's like, why do people love that shit, dude? And then, you know, even after asking that question, oh, there's one. Even after asking that question, I kind of resolved it on my own query. People like that stuff because people love simplicity. People don't want to put in a lot of work. People always say, like, oh, I come back from a 9 to 5 and I just want to sit down and melt in my chair. I'm like, that's not the kind of game that you should be thinking that you're playing here. This isn't a cozy game. This is a high fantasy with some dark twists to it. Like, you should understand that people who play this game kind of look at the gameplay as well, you know? I mean, what do people think this is? This isn't a freaking storybook game, you know what I'm saying? This game has some sort of action. This isn't Second Life, right? It's not Second Life. And as social as MMOs should be, you should be like, you should be thinking that you're going to be social by going into a dungeon, getting a badass axe, right? A badass axe dropped in a reward, people vying for that axe. When somebody gets it, it's like, oh, congratulations, or fuck you for getting that, for getting that axe. I wanted that. And you're just like, that's just the game, man. That's just the game. Is very bare bones? True, it is very bare bones. Yes. People have to... Give me one, give me one, give me one. Damn it. Damn it. There's one up there. 14's MSQ 100% is a visual novel. You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That isn't a wrong thing to say. All right, so we're beating up birds. Yeah, we're beating up birds. I didn't know it turned into a laser. Look at that. Jesus! Okay. 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 I'm gonna fly high. The 100-line Last Defense Academy, by all definitions, a visual novel. It's more hardcore than MSQ. I don't know. I've never done or seen or heard anything about that. I'm gonna just take your word for it. Main problem 14 is that everything else outside of the story is lacking, to be honest. The story is there to cater to people who want to, you know, witness a good fantasy, I guess. But, like, what about the people who want gameplay? What about the people who want to be part of that whole, that loot grind, you know? Working hard to get something. And that is to say, I've played OSRS. There's a reason why OSRS is kicking off the way it is recently. I kind of find it funny. We had WoW refugees in 14, and now they're showing up in OSRS. Yeah, because 14 was a good story, but that's all it was, is a good story. It doesn't really have like the thing that WoW players really need, which is that, you know, that kind of high, feeling stronger when you get a weapon drop or a gear drop, you know? Solo quest has never been hard to the point that they need an easy mode for them. Like, that was a mistake. True solo quests are only hard if your gear ain't keeping up. They don't want to make any quest hard. They want everybody to get through it smoothly, as we all know. But then they come out with the newest dungeon, the Mezzo Terminal, and people are hitting the wall at the second boss. Because the second boss is you fighting somebody by yourself with whatever role you have. And it's weird. It really is weird. I find it strange. I find it strange, man. Like, they already said, hey man, we're turning Dawn Trails into a battle content expansion, basically. Bosses tailored to test your role's knowledge. Well, yeah, you have a game that doesn't really test your role's knowledge at all. Make you coast through everything that you... Like, people still hate when I say this, but the game really coasts you through. It doesn't really test you as things go up. Talia might have died once in that boss, but she never said it was too hard. Being too hard... Well, first of all, she had you, right? So she didn't do it by herself, I'm sure. And I'm... Ooh! Oh, I got the sleepies. Ooh, that just got me. It's almost like giving people an easy mode for the solo quest was a mistake. I mean, we could say trust is an easy mode, but it really isn't. It's generally the first time outside of raid that your role knowledge is tested. Uh-oh. It is time! Like, your role being tested is a thing that should have been done over and over again already. Like, hey, next expansion, what do you do in your role? What do you do in your role? How do you play in your role? How do you play as this tank? How do you play in that tank? The fact that a lot of tanks are homogenized is kind of part of, like, a bit of an issue, but kind of homogenized. They still have their unique traits here and there, but they're very much the same. Oh, it's this. It's this girl! It's this girl! Oh, wow, comes after me. The only thing she failed at was the ad she had to kill. The ad she had to kill, so it's the second boss you're talking about, right? There wasn't much of a struggle for the last for that last trial. I think initially there isn't supposed to be like if she tried to do EX, she'd probably have a hard time. Because EX tests your role. Gotta get one more in there. I can. We would all struggle. Trust make it so. Okay, let me. I'm gonna teleport over there. You said trust make it so you can learn the boss. I mean, yeah, true. Trust does make it easier to do it. I will admit that it makes it a hell of a lot easier to. I should have went to the other one. It makes it a hell of a lot easier to actually go ahead and take on the dungeon for sure. That's why I think there should be like an easy mode for people who want to do it easier, right? For people who want to do that. I'm not gonna knock anybody who wants an easy mode at this point in time. The only reason why I've just given up really on complaining about it, really. And when I mean complaining about that certain point, I mean just the easy mode thing. Like, honestly, I would rather not have an easy mode. But the reason why I'm giving up now is because it's clear that people need an easy mode. People need a handicap. Like, the way that they've raised these players in this game, people need handicaps. What the? Oh, okay, that was weird. Into the window! Can't execute at this time. Oh, I'm trapped. That was stupid. I'm going to fly with my Loch Ness monster. People need to learn, but the way things are have been simplified. It's too late for that now. True. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's too late. It's absolutely too late. It is too fucking late now. Like, it's 10 years down the line. They've already made their minds up with this. They really did. They made up their minds. They said A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Word should be easy to go through, Stormblood should be easy to go through, Shadowbringers is literally a roller coaster, Endwalker is the end of a 10-year journey. Sure, theatrics and cinematic, it's like pure cinema for Shadowbringers and Endwalker, and trust me, I love Shadowbringers, don't get me wrong. That was some of the most balanced content of story and just battle content that they have ever coming out and even playing, right? But then, like, when you get to Endwalker, like, things were just really boring post Endwalker. It really was. And then even the Relic was what really upset me the most because of just how boring it was. And then they come out with Dawn Trail, and, you know, I was feeling the dungeons. I was feeling, like, the difficulty of the dungeons and shit like that. I loved it. But, like, the story was absolute mid. The story was mid and buns and had holes in it. The characters didn't make sense on what they were doing. They were paying too much attention to the giant female cat. Meanwhile, our girl, Kryl, she's the one who got, like, messed up the most. Like, they did her dirty. They did Kryl dirty, they did Koana dirty, they did Zoralja dirty. Well, they just didn't know how to make a good villain out of Zoralja. People struggle in the first dungeon in Shadowbringers even because of the pull. Yeah, I do remember that. Oh yeah, look at that. I can't. Whoa. I'm going with y'all. No! What the fuck? Why? How did I get teleported over here? I'm gonna be late, man. I'm not gonna make it. All because of that damn all because of that, man. Well, isn't any better for the new players either if we go by how Beliar made his new account? Yeah, I heard about that. I watched that video. It's a fundamental, I think it's a fundamental MMO problem, especially, there we go. It's a fundamental MMO problem, I believe. Like, if you think about it, Final Fantasy took a lot from World of Warcraft, and now World of Warcraft is taking only some notes from Final Fantasy, but still keeping pretty much what they have it the same, you know? The only one they didn't did right, ironically, was Bakul Jaja. Yeah, who was supposed to be the cartoon villain, right? Somebody accidentally made a good story out of one of the villain characters. Irony, man, irony. Seems like it's gonna take them years to finish. I hope that is not the case. I would be sad. I would be sad, and I would legit say, fuck you, Square Enix. I would legit be like really angry if like it took me like a whole year just to get these last 2 fucking Atmas. It's like, how many times do I have to go through these damn Atmas, dude? How many times? It's like, fuck, they still don't get it. Now, when it comes right down to it, though, I'm glad you have to put in work to get a relic, but RNG should not be the way to go. It shouldn't be the way to go. They're either going too far with something here. I think they're going a little far with something here, a little too far. Or it just seems to me that they're not really, like, I don't know. I didn't do this. Oh, but I did Yucktail because I spent like all fucking day in there. I actually want to know what the JP community thinks about all of this. You know what? I really do too. I'll also be confused if Square Enix for thinking people like Wook, even after seeing the initial reaction but before Dawn Trail's release. Because that is genuinely something Yoshi P said himself. What did he say? He said that people liked her? Oh Jesus, which way? Which way are we going, George? Which way are we going? Which one came first? Okay, we're going with this one, George. Oh, they already started that shit. Delivery lines of the CG trailer. Oh, it's the crocodile. I'm not gonna make it because I know somebody activated it. Oh, I did make it. Still sticking to your guts? It was written by a localization team. Well, they show who the writers were. And all of them worked on 14 before, and they're all Japanese. It's just that they never had, like, the opportunity to make a major story. They were doing side quests. So it's kind of weird that they allowed people who only did side quests to make the main story of the next expansion. Oh, he's dead. Fuck. Almost makes it feels like they're just making people do fates because they want to buy time, and that shouldn't be the way to go, man. It's like these people don't understand what makes either they've lost what it meant to make an MMO fun, or they've either never really had it, you know? It's hard to make content for people when you're essentially just making a live service game that you need to entertain people with almost like a kind of like a forever game, you know? I kind of get why it's so hard. I kind of get it. I don't know, man. It's just we're in a bit of a stagnant period with MMOs. This is a two-parter, am I right? Yeah, it's a two-parter. This is the two-parter. Think Cali office butted in every time they tried to do something controversial with Fantasy America. I mean, it's a possibility. You can't really rule that out. Fate system wasn't as flawed as it is, and try and make people do fates wouldn't be bad is what I should have said. And done. We need to kill. We really need to kill these things faster. So I'm going to switch over to old reliable. I'm switching to old reliable. Old reliable. You know, I wonder if California or certain groups had anything to do with the story of Dawn Trail, but you can't really say for sure, you know. Why was the soul animation so weird? Got the source, but it was once said that English localization also responsible for communicating Western sensibilities. So people who have no idea what they're doing, basically. Like a localization team can only do so much, but you're still taking the opinion of somebody's opinion on what the gaming climate is. And because of that, you know, people come up with dumb, shitty strategies when it comes to AAA gaming, at the very least. It's like they don't really know. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh my goodness, look at this. Somebody has been at this for an hour without getting a single Atma. So imagine what my luck would be like for this. And all I want is my Atma. Feels like it's the worst. It feels like this area has like the worst the worst drop rate. Yo, what if they messed with the drop rate by accident? I for one would be pissed. Drop rate is just piss poor. Spent 2 hours here for one app. Oh god. Two hours for one Atma. I think they really need to ask themselves. What would make hunting fates fun? That's the question. Like, what content would make gathering something fun? They really haven't figured that out with this game. $2.5? I think it's supposed to be 5%. But 2.5 is worse. Holy shit. I wouldn't even be surprised if it turns out the Atma drop was also something that broke. It's meant to be 5%? Yeah, that's what I thought. Drop rate is way too low. Yeah. Spinning! Spinning! See, it's boring. Going to just grinding fates is boring. They gotta figure something out with that, man. Like, you know why I busted my head over climbing the damn tower, even though this game is not really meant for parkour whatsoever? It's because it was a challenge of like actual skill. How well do you know the game, right? We'll move to the side here. I don't want to be like her spinning on my head there. Look at that. Almost level because of this grind. You're almost level because of this grind. That's so crazy. Well, I mean, when it comes right down to it, it's like $500,000 pro. I didn't do all the fates, so I can't get any of those vouchers. So you're immune to grinding boredom at this point. No. If anything, grinding boredom is just like a thing that will eventually happen. Because doing something over and over and over and over and over and over, like, unless you're like, you no longer have like, I don't know, it just feels as though if you are immune to boredom, it just means that, I don't know, you don't have a want for much of anything. No. No. You will not place that over my head. Also, horse. Nope. You will not place that over my head. Nope. You will not place that over my head. Why does she keep trying to put it over my head? She just inches her way over my head for some reason. I'm gonna inch away. Haha. She can never truly reach me. Unless she's toggled following me, I don't know. Might be it, maybe. Hey, look, a thing. Should finish my admin and see how long it takes, lol. There's a difference between this and like what you would expect from like old school RuneScape, in my opinion. Hey guys! Ugh. Did I not press it? I didn't. What the? All the way over there? OSRS at least has a satisfactory. There is a certain satisfactory when you do something in old school RuneScape. Like it's a difference between reward and like what you're working for. Like they have stats goes up too, but like their stats goes up feels totally different from what it is in here. Yeah, it doesn't really have that. Whoa! 99? Getting a relic weapon and like being able to get the reward for the relic weapon, it's a bit different, man. It really is. It's very much a bit like compared to OSRS. When somebody gets like a reward in old school RuneScape, it feels good, you know? All right. Someone gets something rare, the community will make it known. True. That and it just feels different, you know? It feels way different. OSRS boss farming almost never makes you feel like you're wasting your time. Wilderness boss can go fuck right off, though. Well, you're in the wilderness. You're in the wilderness, man. Yeah, weapon skills, something that really changes how your character works for a weapon or armor, is always something that feels good. But they didn't want that in 14 for whatever. Ah! I got one! I got one! Jesus Christ. How long did that take? That took like an hour! Excuse me, I'm just can I click? Can I click on it, please? Holy shit. I have one more. That's all I have, and then I'm done with this shit, and I don't have to like fucking. Well, until they make another one, which I'm sure they will. I'll definitely do it. They were like, "How do we waste their time?" It's like, no, we don't want to waste their goddamn time. We want them to be amused, and it's like, yeah, how do we amuse them and waste their time? That took an hour and 30-ish minutes? Jesus Christ, dude. Nobody wants to really want to fucking waste their time on shit like that. And then you make the content, Occult Crescent, so fragile as a piece of content. Yeah, no kidding. Want to be able to waste time in a fun way, and OSRS does that pretty well. Whoa, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. An hour and 30 minutes, bro. Right. You don't want video games to be boring, and yet constantly, you know, somebody in the I'll let this one go. I'll let this one go, because that's actually kind of adorable, but you don't want your games to be boring. Fast typing strikes again. Pretty much in a nutshell. Even though some people descriptions of fun is ball-bustingly difficulty, people have different views of what fun is, and I can definitely understand that. Like, I would rather have something that would challenge me just as well. But, you know, fun is, you know, to the opinion of the beholder. So it's not like my fun is going to be the same as everybody else's fun. The problem that I have with a lot of things is that we now have this like certain philosophy and thought process that video games don't initially need to be fun, and I'm just like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. My friends have that same, like, some of my friends have that same thought process too, and I love them, but like, that doesn't make sense to me. If a video game isn't fun, what's the purpose of it? And it's like, well, what about education? Well, they did that. They made educational video games, which is supposed to be educational. They made it fun for the kids so that you're mixing education and fun together. Like, why would you want to have a child be bored playing a video game? It doesn't make sense. An Elden Ring run? I could do that. I could do that. I find Elden Ring to be a lot of fun. Could imagine if Relics, this game had other skills and weapon skills. It would be amazing if that was the case. You know, slam your head around. Yeah, instead of stats up and, you know, cosmetics. Like, what if each and every relic from each and every expansion actually had, like, something to it? right? Maybe each and every relic could follow you to the next expansion, which they do, but at the same time, augment the character's abilities in a way that you want it to, depending on how you grow that relic gear. Like rare items to buy, random items to buy, or random drops that give access to boss fights gained from doing fates. I think fates need to have a fundamental change instead of just going out and beating a stick at them. Was checking my ether current, but who's that? Even if it's a modifier for spells from your kit, I take it. Yeah, like, bro. Fates need a redesign to their core, to be honest. Yeah, they do. They do need a redesign. They also should have, like, better drops on them, too. Like, better drops. I mean, experience just as well. Grow it a little bit. But, like, definitely better drops and how they're done. And what I mean, like, how they're done, I mean, maybe have some fates be, like, pick a chest. Right? Some of them could be mini games. Like, I know OSRS has, like, random events. You know? With classes work, need redesign also. Well, yeah, I actually agree with that. Gemstones and experience is fine. It's just fates themselves should be more entertaining. Very much true, yeah. Fates themselves should be more entertaining. Oh, I thought it was something else for a second. Fates like OC needs curveballs, something that will break from predictable 1 hour loop. I don't think they have like the actual, and I'm not saying this against Yoshi P, but I don't think they have the talent over there to realize those kinds of designs. Having more fates with unique rewards would also be a start. Having more different kinds of fates in OC and how they're done would be great too. Like, what if there was a fate that was literally you sitting in front of a table playing blackjack? You needed to get 21. Or maybe have like an actual pinball machine, or maybe like a mini game where you're playing a fighting game or something. Like, make it fun, you know? Maybe actually use your minions for something, for pet battles or some shit. I wonder where people are going. Are people going here first, or are they going over here first? Oh, I see people over there. Like, shake it up a bit, you know? Everything is combat since like 10 years ago. It's like, if you defeat this boss, if you defeat these trash, if you collect all these things on the ground or defeat this thing, like, it's absolutely mind-numbing. Mind-numbing! Oh, shit. See, this is what you get for starting shit. See, this is what you get. This is what you get. And this is the two-parter. I think Eureka and Bojo partially achieved it by having spawn conditions for fates and critical engagements. I mean, yeah, they're having like secret shit that comes out of nowhere. That is kind of, that is the thing that's pretty good. But I think even Boja and Eureka, especially Eureka, could stand to have like certain upgrades. Like I am for like, hey, you need to do this in order to unlock this, or for this to be able to be played, or for something like a you know what I miss a lot from Boja? I miss, this is a two-parter. I miss the solo stuff, like when you get challenged. Like if you're like really doing really well in Boja, some guy will challenge you, or some things will challenge you for one-on-ones, and I always think that's kind of cool. Hey Andy, what's up, man? Another day, another complaint. The sky? No, the sky is on the floor. What are you talking about? You're wrong. You don't know where the sky is. How dare you try to lie to me? The sky is not up there. We're in Starfield again? Yeah, absolutely. That's where we're at right now. Everyone knows the sky is what we walk on, duh. Yeah, exactly. Todd Howard makes the best games. He does, you know? He does when he's in another universe, when he's an actual game designer. What the fuck? Somebody's been doing this the entire time? Yo, that's messed up, bro. That's messed up. That's messed up, bro. That's messed up. 16 times the awesome, and 16 times the bullshit. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my last Atma. Obviously, it's taking a long time. It took an hour and 30-ish minutes for the first one to pop up. Ah. And we were talking about game design and how Square Enix has lost a good profit chunk because of Dawntrail, due to, you know, the lack of population and numbers from COVID, but also because Dawntrail is not really, it's not really good for, it's not really an expansion for casuals, apparently. Like, oh, I see you, cherries, trying to sit on my head. I'm gonna fly. Still blows my mind they thought doing a Fallout game without NPCs was a good idea, because it comes down to the point where you have non-developers making the goddamn game and them not really knowing how to make a fucking game, dude. I think she's on follow. She's following me. Okay, well, we'll figure this out. If she does that, she's following me. She is. She's. I need to do something that a follow thing can't do. Were you going to retire that game and play a real MMO like Anthem? When Anthem is available. Oh wait, is it available right now? Okay, when it's not going to be basically sacked. How about that? When Anthem is not going to be sacked, yeah, I'll play it. I mean, it's a shame that it's happening. You know, the 3 people who actually like playing Anthem. No, I feel bad for them. Like, they deserve their games to be allowed to exist too. The flying was fun, the grind was bad. I've never played Anthem. I did hear stuff about it, but I never played Anthem. It's like, it makes you feel like you're Iron Man or some shit like that, which is, you know, that's great. That's fine. But, like, the development was horrible. Like, the developers didn't even know that the game was, like, in a certain state. They were just like, we're making that? And they're like... and the managers was like, yeah! And they were just like, whoa! Why didn't you tell us before you showcased it to hundreds of thousands of people? It could have been millions. And they were just like, oh, you know... And it's like, no, no, we don't know anything. The game at its core wasn't bad. The devs just fucked it up way too bad. Like, at first it wasn't even the devs. The devs didn't even do shit. It was management. Don't you dare. I see you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, at first the devs didn't even know that they were really making the game. It was just like, oh wait, it's at that stage already, and it's just like, yeah, you're making it. It's like, fuck, dude. Main problem is the drops were bad and everything. People had fun. When the drops bugged out and started being more common instead of going with it to fix it, like, because they're people who are in charge of those games don't know what a video game is. They don't know how to make a video game, and like, we've had mistakes in really good video games like Path of Exile 2 and Path of Exile. Like, there's some questions people would have with grinding gear games, but you know that these are people. Those are people who know how to make video games. Really, like, mistakes will happen for sure. Maybe the content or the patch wasn't even too well, but you can guarantee they'll fix it in some way or manner. But when you get games that are made by AAA, it's not the same. You have people who are in charge with video games and have no idea what the fuck they're doing. The devs can make the game, but the ideas are coming from people who are probably not acclimated to like video games and such. Mind you, I'm saying devs, but obviously it must mean that, you know, something in the dev team happened either higher up, forcing them to do stupid shit. Yeah, absolutely. It's a damn shame too. They don't want people getting good things. They wanted to drag out everybody's time, which is horrible. Because they're thinking like wasting people's time. Like, if they genuinely think that wasting our time is what we want, then they're idiots. I'm sorry. They're idiots. They don't know what a video game is. They really do not. Yeah, what's good for the investors? Absolutely. It's just so dumb. They have no fucking clue how to make a game, and even, they know how to do business. That's it. You know, wanting something and not wasting our time, and yet they tend. It's always the bigger companies where they're like, oh, we got this guy who's been working in computer engineering, or we got this guy who's been in marketing for years. He'll know how to get our game on trial. It's like, no, they won't. They don't know shit. That's why you see a bunch of people going for always making like live service games, man. Because live service was that golden chess that everybody really wanted to emulate over and over. It's not what they were thinking. Like many other companies, they think stretching out the gameplay at longer logins and more frequent equals better statistics for investment, because they're idiots, man. Well, I shouldn't say they're idiots. They're smart with business. They're just very ignorant of gaming culture. Pretty much that's why I always hate when people just blindly say that people asking for more repeatable content means that they're asking for a job. I mean, yeah, they could be asking for that. They could be asking for a lot of things. Like, live service games right now, people just want to have fun playing their game. And if they have to repeat doing something, you know, people would love to see mix up on things. That's why roguelikes have their deep, intuitive fans, man. They're short-sighted. Sadly, some of them are okay with just being short-sighted. Some are just quick payouts and go to the next thing. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are contracted. A lot of people who are just, you know, this is my job and I'm making a video game as a job. Some people who are passionate leave, make indie studios and indie groups, make a game, and then it's like, whoa, how'd they do that? Says the AAA company. And it's like, they made a video game? It's like, yeah, they made a video game. Be right back, gotta go check laundry. Alright. We're just asking for content. Do we feel like playing 14? They think we're asking for content that forces us to log in. They don't they don't understand what it means to have something that is genuinely fun and something that doesn't feel like we're wasting our damn time. Because the big issue, I think, is that they're making content that does waste our time, but they think that doing repeatable time wasting things is what people want. And it's like, why higher ups make the same mistake. Higher ups don't know video games at this point. They don't know shit. They don't know shit. It makes me wonder. It really does. Hold on. EA thought they could charge for ammo and FPS. They're out of their damn minds. I remember that. And you know what? There's a lot of things that AAA has done, and you're thinking, like, what the fuck's wrong with them? Like, what was that one called? Dungeon Keeper? That one had egregious microtransactions out the wazoo just for doing something fucking normal. We need stuff that grabs our attention and treat people to engage. Something that feels like a chore. They honestly have no idea what the fuck they want to do with that when it comes to engage. Like, why do you think people in RuneScape will do the same boss over and over again? That's a question that they should ask themselves. Why? Feel like playing a roguelike, just boot it up, you know? See, this is what you get for doing it by yourself. See, this is what you get. For co-op games and replayability, what is here's the thing that's lost to a lot of people, right? Why is it that when I want to play one of my favorite video games, right? One of my favorite video games is Banjo Goddamn Kazooie, right? It's Banjo Kazooie. That is a pretty much a one and done game. It's a collect-a-thon where there's like save states and there's an ultimate ending to the game. Part of the problem is that these game companies don't want you to leave their game ever. So they turn it into a live service. They turn it into something that lasts for fucking ever. They're obsessed with forever games because that's basically thinking, they're basically thinking that's an infinite money glitch. when it's not. There is no infinite money glitch when it comes to video games, and they have to understand that. As a net, then more profit, net the more profit overall. Despite the loss of clients, they'll continue it. Absolutely. Dungeon Keeper Mobile, yes, that's what we're talking about. A lot of companies think that live service is the easier way to get to make a game replayable. Yeah, and in some cases, it's the truth, you know. Oh, how'd they know that was about to open up? In some cases, yeah, that might be the truth, because some of these live service games are actually fun, but those live service games that are actually fun is because they found something that was unique to itself. Like for people who play live service games in general, you'll be put into a scenario where you're just repeatedly doing the same shit over and over again. There's a reason why gacha games are like that, you know? Gacha games have that, oh yeah, we're just gonna do and repeat the same shit over and over and over and over and over. It's like, but why though? But why? Why are we doing this over and over and over and over when we could be playing something else for fun? Like something that doesn't have me waste my time. Something like, I don't know, Banjo-Kazooie, where I don't have to spend like hundreds of hours doing something. I could spend maybe 5 hours of doing something, beat the game, and play it again whenever I feel like it. Like, we've lost that. Truthfully, business world wants high revenue intake over small numbers and clientele over, yeah, they want whales, right? Like, they want people who will invest that big money bag. I understand that. Means they'll spend even less for the customer. I mean, yeah, I understand that. And you know what? It sucks. Luigi's Mansion is one of those games as Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, a game that you can go back and play whenever you want, even though you've beat it probably over 20 times. We have a speedrunning community that loves the games that they play. They'll play it over and over again just to try to get a faster time. And when they're done with the game, they'll be done with the game. They can always go back and have fun with it later, you know? We're done! We're fucking done! Holy shit! We're fucking done! Oh my god! We are done! We are done! We are so fucking done, bro. We are done. We are done. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, dude. These are one of those things, man. These are one of those things. Whenever I said, like, I was up here talking about the Atma before, and I said, thank God we get to do something for our goddamn relic weapon. But, like, oh no, you need to collect 3 of them. And it was like, what? 3 each. What? I know, right? Now I can just fucking, like, just deal with it with tomes and stuff. But, like, holy shit, dude. That was such a drag. You don't want RNG to be part of any kind of, like, you really don't. Like, you really don't want to have RNG be part of, like, this goddamn progression. Oh, you know what? I want to hear the actual music in the game. Oh, that's calming. Here's your damn gems. Here's your damn gems. My god. RNG reasonable? Oh, well, you could have my luck. Progress at last. Right. Oh. Look at that. Holy shit. You did it, lad. These are potent samples indeed. Look at... Oh, Jesus, man. I'm taking a picture of just all of it. God damn. Oh, he's doing a breathing technique. Yeah. He needs a voice, honestly. I think he needs a voice. Oh, good for you. You got your hammer? Is he ready? He's like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. How many weapons I craft, Demiatma won't lose its potency. Don't worry about having to scrounge around for that stuff again. Thank God. Right, best get ready for the next feat. All right, let's do it. We are done with this step. Oh my God. Why? Sword of Demiatma is imbued Gerald's tools with potent magical energies. All that remains is the weapon enhancement process itself. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus, man. Please know upon completion of forging the Phantasmal, you'll receive a Phantom Weapon for Dark Knight. Yeah, sure, why not? The tool's up to snuff. It's time we put Gerald to work. He needs something, right? Let's talk raw material. I'm going to channel all my ambient ether. I'll need something capable of harnessing that power. As I mentioned, the owl provides on that front. You dug up plenty of Arcanite, am I right? Arcanite! Aye, but there's one minor itch. What? Rowena Owls of Splendors rightfully owns anything remotely valuable we dig up. Those were the terms for securing financial backing. Apparently, why is she here again? Of course, they were the ones who recommended you, so don't tell me she's here. How is she even here? How is she here? What? No, she's not here. Okay. She just sent somebody. My name is and I represent Rowena's House of Splendor as the gentleman rightly states our concerns has invested significant capital into the endeavor. In return, we claim ownership of any material acquired during the course of the expedition. Should a particular resource be of interest, please don't hesitate to acquire. You. Current market rate has 500 elegant tombstones on heliometry for a single piece of Arcanite. I shall be here whenever you... Alright, fine. That's not bad. Whatever. Okay. Oh no. Trying to get my controller that fell in the back here. Could you just stay? Stay, goddammit. Stay. God damn it. Jeez. Christmas man's enthusiasm. I'll need 3 of those bloody chunks, but someone else will have to be ready to forge. You master artisans can be temperamental. Temperamental? What do you mean? At your service. I'm a metallurgist by trade, quite capable of handling the preparations of all stead. Once you've gathered sufficient Arcanite, please do hand your collection to me. My God. Don't make me summon a primal in you, Rowena. She's always here. She haunts my dreams, dude. It was like, just one problem. Oh, what's the problem? Well, you see... This one lady, Rowena, happens to own shit. I'm like, it's like she owns everything that's here. Why is she always... Listen, Jarl, listen, man, listen. We've been at this for 10 fucking years, bro. Just get the money. Pay her back. Fuck her. I don't know. Do something. Wonderful. I shall ready the ore before handing it over to... My goodness. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Why can't I do it? Me and Gerald. Come on, man. Boink, boink, boink. Boink, boink, boink. Bro, what's wrong with that end there? A shimmer and shifting multi-layer mesh of ether made malleable, channeled with expert precision. Behold the pinnacle of weapon fabrication, the Phantom Guillotine. Pinabre, I guess. What a beauty. Not that bad for a rum-soaked good-for-nothing. Impressed, are ye? In truth, this ain't much more than a proof of concept using the resources available. With a bit of refinement and higher grade materials, I'll be achieving even more stupendous feats of genius. Well, I mean, he does it every time. I must say, you've rather piqued my intellectual curiosity. Want me to enhance your weapon too? I'm still basking in the glow of my own sheer brilliance, so I'll do a right good deal. Oh, nothing so involved as that, you see. I found a kitchen knife in the... Oh, God. Point of his dole is disappointment. Oh, my God. For jabbing and thrusting. Perhaps you'd be willing to sharpen the blade for me. Consider your knife first... Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. There'll be none of that. Besides, I recall you saying that sort of drudgery was beneath you. As a weaponsmith, for crying out loud, whatever rusty old cleaver you found in that coffin ain't for waging war. It isn't. That little detail was gotten locked behind the seal. I suppose I'll have to content myself with slicing a vegetable or two. What the what? What were you doing? Well, I reckon it's time we celebrate a job bleeding well done. Best to get the rest of the rum. Drinking. Before I go get blind drunk, let me remind you, with me tools imbued, I won't be needing any more Dimiatma, even if you want a different weapon in hands. Arcanite, that's all you'll need to gather. Thank God. Painted weapons, other jobs gonna be a hey. Get the Arcanite. Alright, we're back to Endwalker. We're back to fucking Endwalker, bro. Oh, God. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus H. Jesus H. Can I at least cast Glamour? So, because right now, I mean, the guillotine, freaking guillotine, bro. Let's be honest here. The Phantom Guillotine Punumbrae, Penumbrae. Let's be honest. It's not as good. It's not as good, bro. It's not as good. Let's look. Let me just sort this. What the fuck? Oh, it's in here. It's right here. Yeah. 663 to 681. Unfortunately, it's not going to... I mean, it's not close to BIS at all. Like, what the fuck? So you get a decent amount of debt for it. I mean, sure. That determination does look great. But I'm not working off of determination, I'm working off of direct hit. I would have to turn myself into a debt build, and I'm not really willing to do all that. It's already taken me like days, weeks, just to get this damn weapon. I wonder how... Because there's nobody is here. There is nobody here in Occult Crescent. Not at this point in time. People have moved the fuck on, so now people have to do raids. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus, man. You get the same amount of direct hits since it also has 2 materia slots? No. What I mean is, if I am going to make a determination, like if determination was on this weapon right here, and instead of going direct hit, I might as well just go full determination, because the determination is basically, what is it, like, you know, 1.5 maybe times more. I don't know, but the weapon itself, because it has determination on it, I think I would probably turn to actual determinations for the main stats of my build. And I'm noticing that with... Let me see if Historia is the same thing. Historia, I think, is Yeah, Historia is determination. So if I went all Historia, it might actually be like, let me see. Historia. Yeah, it's all determination. Yeah, I might have to switch it on that. Tanks don't get direct hit on their normal gear, on their gears normally. No, they don't. They don't. But like I said, it would be a shift. Like, tenacity, determination, tenacity, determination. Like, if everything turns out to be like determination, well, most of it becoming determination. I could probably still stick with... No, you're probably right. I could probably still stick with direct hit, but determination is really up there. I can go either or. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because it's either one or the other. You won't really go wrong going direct hit or determination. Like, if I gain an innumerable amount of determination on all my gear, like, if everything was determined, which is not, it's not going to be, because, you know, that stat exists, tenacity. Tenacity exists, skill speed exists, and it's all varied out in different ways, but, like, if, like, everything was determination, I'd be like, yep, making a debt build. Debt from Wish, okay. Man, how long have I been streaming? 3 hours? Yeah, just about 3 hours. God damn, why did it take so damn long? No, sir, Timu. Oh, man, and look, I still have Atma left. I still have Atma left because I did double the... I gotten it doubled for whatever goddamn reason. You only done relics for glam? Well, yeah. If you're doing Savage, they're just for glam. Oh. She's a dominatrix and temptress of fate. My god. Looking at it, it's pretty okay. It's pretty okay. Alright. I'm disbanding the party. Thank you, guys. Ugh. Doing fates for a long ass time really hits you. How dare you? I was the lead, so I could do whatever I want. Oh god, it looks like a keyblade for... What? Why? In some retrospects, it does look kind of like one of the keyblades. But what's this design all about? The fucking end is all ruined and melted. It's kind of a cool design, though. Ugh. Alright, gonna do PvP in the front lines. Ah, yes, PvP in the front lines. Two minions in an armor with more frames, huh? Well, let's go to the Wolves Den, see what changed. I lost an ability? I lost Quietus? I lost Quietus? Did they at least replace it? Oh my god, Rampage. What the fuck? Select the PvP role action you wish to use. Only one of these actions can be used per role, and they're applicable only in a large-scale PvP duty, front lines, and rival rings. Oh. Okay. I'll just, you know. It's all good. Knock people away. Increase damage taken. Wait, increase targets damage taken. I think knocking people away will probably be a good idea, but that's we'll put that there, the PvP role action. What's going on here? What's different? What's different? There's salt and earth, which... Okay. Combo here. What the fuck? Oh my god, impalement? That's the AoE. Oh lord, the... Okay, there's Shadowbringer. Plunge exists. Plunge exists. Sorry, I gotta put this here. I gotta put the Blackest Night somewhere on me. There's salted earth. I need salted earth to be here. I also need limit break. I think I want limit break here. Can't pick that up, can't pick that up, can't pick that up, can't pick that up, can't pick that up. Recuperate still the same. Purity? Purity is still the same. Plunges. Wait, Quietus is gonna stay there, you know. It's also a good amount of experience. It really is. Fair warning, relic appearance for next patch is already leaked. Yeah, I didn't see the leaks, but I did hear about it. I really love a hunter's class, though, so Cherry could use a bow without the need of playing music. It's just like, hey, do you want to be a hunter? And they're like, yeah. It uses my health. Okay. Okay, well, there's something that needs to be changed here. This needs to go up there, because that's where my buttons feel better. Oh, it binds. Nice. Soul Survivor. That binds people on the spot. Oh. So every time you do... Okay. Okay. Okay, I see. Get people trapped in there. Okay. Huh. Alright, that's something. Doesn't really like crossbows, sadly. They'll probably do that too. They'll probably make one that make a job that does that is a crossbow user instead of having like split disciplines. Or Archer. Students really needs to learn how to encrypt work. Encrypt. Oh, well. These are humbled people, I think, that's working over in Square Enix. In my case, I'd prefer hard crossbows. Oh, wait, you know what? This used to be my favorite. Like, just... Sorry, what the fuck am I doing? Alt P. I gotta remember that. Naturalize... What's this? Necrotize? Fester. Fester is now gone. But Necrotize... Radiant Shield's there. Summon Bahamut, Summon Phoenix. Summon Bahamut and Summon Phoenix. Oh, they're two different. And then there's Ruin, Astral. Okay. Comets. Hehe. So... Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. So what if I did this? What does that do? That stuns? Slipstream, and there... Get the AoE. Oh, it does it by itself now? They don't go back on their decision of being fine with the current tank and healer lineup. It's two jobs are going to be physical range and the striking job. I'm thinking that's probably what it's going to be. Oh, okay. Okay, it's just faster than normal. Okay, never mind. That stuns them. Okay, so it's weird because the arrow, the tornado ability, or the slipstream seems like it has a cast time. So wait, hold on. So what if I did the cast time, get them... I'm too far back. And oh, instant stuns. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I know what. Okay, alright. So you slipstream stun, and then you can slipstream. Oh no, you know what? Slipstream. Here, I'm gonna try this. Here it is. Here it is. So get close. Here's the cast. Slipstream, get close. Dude. I think we found the combo here. Let me see. So slipstream to put the dot, Crimson Cyclone, Mountain Buster, Crimson Cyclone. Maybe that's what I need to do. Let's try that. So slipstream, get somebody, and then they can't get away, so you can finish them off. Get your turret out. Yeah, the proximity for Bahamut. He becomes a turret. Makes sense. Right. Create a barrier around self or a target. Reduces damage by 25%. Absorb damage up to 12,000 potency. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. can do the insta-cast on no. Ooh, I think I found the rotation. Yeah, yeah, I found the rotation. Okay. No. That makes a lot of sense. Cast, rush, stun, then hit them with the booty, baby. But you know what? I think there's a thing that you can do here. I think. Oh, why is my limit break all the way up there? I guess it's going to be all the way up there. Ah! I do have a PvP thing. Okay. This is my PvP thing. Advertise there. Okay. Alright, let's try it one more time. So... How the heck? That's weird. You guys are trying to predict the jobs that are going to happen in 8.0? I'm pretty sure 8.0 is... It's going to be something special. Oh no. Nightwing is gone. Super Flare is gone. Fire, Ice, Burst, Xenoglossy. Lethargy. What is this? Ethereal Manipulation. Rush back to the target side. Elemental Wave. Soul Resonance. And then there's Fire 2, all that other stuff. Okay. You go through a rotation. Lethargy slows them down or lowers damage dealt. Oh! Oh, it's your surrounding, all nearby. Okay. 12, 8. Oh, all the ice is like instacast? It really is. All the ice is instacast. Blizzard 3, Blizzard 4, Blizzard 2? Yeah, that's high Blizzard 2, Blizzard 3. Bring the power of the click clock of wood 4 seasons with the mighty elemental hammer. You know, that sounds like a great idea. Elemental weave. Changes to Weave of Fire under the effects of astral fire. Deal additional fire damage. Oh, ignores the effect of guard when dealing damage. Oh my god! What about this? Reduce damage taken by 25 and deliver a nice attack opponents you 2,000 every time you suffer damage. Oh. So it's used to get the fuck out. Okay. Oh, so you're switching between fire and ice. 20k to all nearby, afflicts with a burn, dealing fire damage over time. Deal ice damage, nearby enemies afflicts deep freeze. Temporary unable to act. Oh yeah! This is like just getting the fuck away. So if somebody hits me, I have defenses, bitch. It's like I put lethargy on you. Extra fire damage, baby. This is actually pretty good. I guess people will use that when they know they're about to die. Xenoglossy. Do that real quick. This is just quick 9,000 potents. Yeah, it's quick 9,000. Okay. That makes sense. You guys are still talking about this stuff. If I do not come back later, I will try to invest some time in PvP. But on the meantime, guys, you've been amazing. Thank you for helping me out with this little ordeal and or matter. It's been real. Don't leave. There's one thing I need to do. I need to get footage. There is a video that I do want to put out, and then there's this long-term project video that I want to do involving like Final Fantasy XI. We'll see what happens. If I don't come back later, it is what it is. I'll see y'all when I see y'all, because tomorrow I start at my new job. Alright. Y'all have a good one.